Hi there, in this short video clip today I'm going to look at tests for gases. I've got a container, I've got a test tube, I've got a gas jar full of a gas. How do I know what gas it is? Well, let's look at a test for hydrogen. There's a container, it's a funny shaped container, and I want to test for hydrogen. I light a splint, a wooden splint, and I place it in that tube. It burns with a pop. I can hear it burns with a pop. So that's the test for hydrogen. Let's look at a test now for oxygen. That contains oxygen gas. This time I take a glowing splint and I stick it in there. There's the glowing splint. It's not a light, it rekindles it. So a test for oxygen is it relights a glowing splint. And the next gas is a test for carbon dioxide gas. Test for it is if I pass that gas through a solution of lime water. By the way, lime water is a solution of calcium hydroxide, so there's my reaction. It's giving off a gas which I suspect is carbon dioxide. And great graphics, aren't they? Right. There's my solution, and it could have been acid plus a carbonate or something like that, acid plus bicarbonate. And I've got CO2 gas coming off there. I'm bubbling it through a solution of lime water, calcium hydroxide, or even if I put my mouth there and blew on it, the gas coming out of my mouth is carbon dioxide, it would turn that lime water milky or turbid. And why it turns turbid, I'll tell you this now, because this is a solution of calcium hydroxide. I pass CO2 gas through that and it forms an insoluble precipitate of chalk calcium carbonate. So that's a test for carbon dioxide. And the final gas you need to know about is chlorine. Chlorine gas. Okay, there's the chlorine gas. I know it's not. If I pass it over blue litmus paper, blue litmus, that's damp, it will turn it. First of all, it turns it red, and then if I continue doing it, it bleaches it white. So a test for chlorine gases: mix it with or pass it with over damp blue litmus. It turns it red first, litmus paper, then it turns it white. And why it turns it red is because it has an acidic reaction with the water. That's why it's damp. In fact, it forms hydrochloric acid to start with, HCl, or hypochlorous, HOCl. It forms an acid. That's why it turns it red, and then eventually it bleaches the red litmus white. Oxygen gas is used in resuscitation purposes, and it's it's used for people with breathing problems. Particularly today, you've had COVID, so that's what the breathing is on. Breathing in gas, ventilators. Hydrogen used in weather balloons, hydrogen air balloons, and it's used in fuel cells. Chlorine is a bad boy. World War One, they used to use it in the trenches. You see these war films, guys running about hiding in trenches that used to what's the word? Not pour it in. From canisters release the gas. Chlorine crawls along the floor because it's heavier than ordinary air. People breathe it in and eventually cough and die. Nasty stuff. Carbon dioxide gas is the gas we breathe out, and then it's breathed in by plants, photosynthesis. However, it is a source of pollution these days with fossil fuels, etc. So what we've seen today is simple tests for hydrogen gas, oxygen gas, carbon dioxide gas, and the one I can't think about, oxygen. Speak to you soon now. Bye.